back, listen to this story. Are the nation's top private schools bilking taxpayers out of billions of dollars? A new report by the group Open the Books suggests the 8 Ivy League schools have raked in $26 billion from government grants between 2010 and 2015.
Yeah, and to give you a sense, that's more than the $22 billion brought in by all undergraduate tuition.
So they get more federal dollars than they do money from tuition of their own students. Here with more is the man behind that report, Adam Andrzejewski, the founder of Open the Books. Adam, thank you very much for being here. I also have your app on my phone, Open the Books, where you guys do an amazing job getting information out there about how much people are paid, where money goes. When you look at these Ivy League schools, when people think of, these are wealthy endowments. In fact, we'll put up on the screen, combined in all 8 of these Ivy League schools, we're talking Harvard, Princeton, Yale, schools like that, Dartmouth, $119 billion is the endowment fund combined of those schools, yet billions are pouring in federal funding. Why?
Well, I think the Ivy League has gamed the system for personal gain. You rightly point out they have $120 billion worth of endowment funds. We did some analysis on that, and over the course of the next 51 years, at the current rate of growth of their endowment, they could provide free student tuition to the equivalent of every single undergraduate at their university without any further gifts. With further gifts, that could go in perpetuity.
Wow. So you say that the taxpayer gravy train needs to end. How does that happen?
So I think that we quantified in our study $42 billion worth of taxpayer subsidies, tax breaks, and federal payments into the Ivy League. So the Ivy League needs to start paying their own way. The Ivy League has turned into a political machine and a political favor factory where you point out that now their federal contracting business exceeds their education business. And I think most people don't know that.
Well, I think most people don't even know that their taxpayer dollars are going to private schools. Right. I mean, frankly, to go to places like Harvard, to go to Ivy League schools.
Well, we also took a look at what they're paying their administrators and their executives. So think about this. 127 times over the course of the past 5 years, they paid their administrators or their executives more than $400,000. 47 times they paid over $1 million. 4 of their executives made over $20 million over a 5-year period. Just 3 of their position titles over the course of the past 5 years. Wow. Their president, their chief information officer, their chief financial officer, they cleaned off nearly $250 million of compensation over the course of the past 5 years. That's not not-for-profit. That's a for-profit compensation model.
Adam Andrzejewski, Open the Books, a 43-page report on this. You can get more information. Thanks for joining.